So welcome again students. This is sixth part of third chapter. Name of chapter is Ecosystem and Biodiversity. Course code is 22447. Course name is Environmental Studies. Course outcome is Conserve Ecosystem and Biodiversity. Learning outcome or unit outcome is Suggest methods for biodiversity conservation. Biodiversity Assessment Initiative in India. India is the 7th largest country in the world and 2nd largest in the Asia. Physically, the massive country is divided into 4 well-defined regions: Himalayan mountains, then Gangetic River plains, then Deccan Plateau and islands of Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar. Biodiversity assessment initiatives, it includes 17 mega diverse countries on the planet with only 2.4% of world's land area. India's growing population, rapid economic growth and industrialization have increased the pressure on biodiversity and ecosystem services. The conservation of biodiversity and ecosystem is vital national priority as they are linked to the country's economic, ecological and social well-being. Economic valuation of ecosystem services and biodiversity are used to improve the conservation and management of ecosystem. The initiative focuses on 3 ecosystem types. First type of ecosystem is forest ecosystem, then second type is inland wetland ecosystem, and third type of ecosystem is coastal and marine ecosystems. Now first one is forest ecosystem. Forest, it is an area with high density of trees together with other plants covering a large area of land. India's successful endeavor, that means to try hard in expanding forest cover, is widely acknowledged. An effective Forest Conservation Act 1980, further strengthened by National Forest Policy 1988, massive afforestation program, establishment of biosphere reserves and revegetation of degraded land through joint forest management and people's participation account for the success in forest and biodiversity conservation. Then second is inland wetland ecosystems. Wetlands are the ecosystems located at the interface of the land and the surface. Inland wetland refer to those wetlands which don't have direct connection with sea. The floral diversity supported by these ecosystems range from unicellular algae, bryophytes, mosses and ferns to woody angiosperms. The number of plant species within Indian wetlands is nearly 1,200. The Government of India has been implementing the National Wetlands Conservation Program, that is known as NWCP, National Wetland Conservation Program. Since 1985 to 86, aim of this program is conservation of wetland in the country so as to prevent their further degradation and ensuring their wise use for the benefit of local communities. Then third one is coastal and marine ecosystems. Coastal and marine ecosystems provide many services to human society and are of great economic value like food and water resources and raw materials like sand and other high value heavy materials like limonite, zircon, monazite, which are collected from the beach sand. It is coastal and marine ecosystem. The number of species in the coastal and marine ecosystem are more than 13,000. It is also known for the high biological productivity. India has established 31 coastal and marine protected areas. These are known as MPAS, coastal and marine protected areas, and several species have been listed under Wildlife Protection Act 1972. The study of values and assessment of biodiversity is important for the conservation of biodiversity and protection of environment. Then biodiversity conservation. The hope for conservation of natural biodiversity resides on the preservation of selected ecosystem and representative areas of different vegetation types in the country. The number of endangered species of plants and animals is on the rise, and which has promoted government and non-governmental organizations to take certain steps. The aim and objectives of wildlife management in India includes the following: that is, protection of natural habitats, then maintenance of viable number of species, then establishment of biosphere reserve, and protection through the legislation. These are the steps. Now the laws governing biodiversity conservation in India. The Madras Wild Elephant Preservation Act 1873, All India Elephant Preservation Act 1879, the Indian Fishery Act 1897, Wild Bird and Wild Animals Protection Act 1912, the Indian Forest Act 1927, Bengal Rhinoceros Act 1932, Haley National Park Act 1936, Bombay Wild Animals and Wild Birds Protection Act 1951, Assam Rhinoceros Protection Act 1954, the Cruelty Against Animal Act 1960, the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, the Forest Conservation Act 1980, Wildlife Protection Amendment Act 1991, Conservation of Forest and National Ecosystem Act 1994. Now see the important biosphere reserves in India. Name of biosphere reserve and state is given in the table. Name of biosphere reserve is Nilgiris, then Namdapa, Nanda Devi, which is in Uttarakhand, then Andaman, Gulf of Mannar, then Kaziranga, Sundarbans, Thar Desert, Manas, Kanha, Nokrek, Little Run of Kutch, and Great Nicobar Islands. These are the some biospheres. Now special projects. Conserve biodiversity. Project Tiger. A fast decline of the tiger population led to setup of a special task force in 1970 by the Indian Board of Wildlife. It prepared an action plan to conserve the tiger population in India. As a result, Project Tiger was launched on 1st April 1973. Gir Lion Project. The Asiatic lion is now confined to the Gir forest of Gujarat. The sanctuary harbour nearly 200 of them. The great reduction in the number was due to the increased threat from overgrazing, depletion of prey species. The Asiatic lion was in danger of being wiped out either due to starvation, epidemics, or human interference. Next one is Himalayan Musk Deer Project. The musk deer, which was once found throughout the Himalayan track, has terribly suffered due to its musk being used in the preparation of perfumes and medicines. Crocodile Breeding Project. The 3 varieties of crocodile population, the gharial, mugger, and the saltwater crocodile, witnessed a sharp decline by early 1970s. With the assistance of the UNDP, the Government of India launched a crocodile breeding and management project. The Project Elephant, it was launched with a view to protect and conserve the elephant population of the country. Project Elephant aim at the restoring degraded habitats of elephant, creation of migration corridors, elimination of human interference, and establishment of database on the migration and population dynamics of the elephant. This is end of chapter 3, that is ecosystem and biodiversity.